I'm feeling kind of blue today.
Yeah, stand by.
That's a damn shame.
It is a damn shame. Fuck.
RTO? What? Why do they need one of these?
Yeah, I don't like that one. Bad.
I'm gonna go find that RTO in a back alley.
Alright, we got an opening for an Alpha Rifleman. First takers.
I would like to fill that slot.
All yours.
I will fill them. And it will be glorious.
Oh, and we have a slot for an Alpha Grenadier. Darnarch, interested?
Yep, I'll take it.
All yours.
Anybody know why I can't tell how much I weigh?
Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap question. Do not answer. Do
Just
not
run.
fucking answer.
Run.
Do not answer that question.
Run.
Jacobs, you got a mine detector?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
I figured Alpha usually takes it, so I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to tell me how much my shit weighs?
All right.
Okay, that's,
Battle
that's
buddies.
level 2
Yeah.
trap question.
That's, yep.
And our clothes are
Arch and
level
Heck,
3.
You don't need to strip to get that answer. You just need to go over to the box and put your loadout on public.
Actually, this is Alpha. Radio check on 1 2 over.
Oh boy.
Just going downhill.
Charlie 112 over.
Alpha copies out.
You can see how much it weighs in the ace.
Yeah.
It tells you at the bottom.
I was working under the assumption that that function was broken for some reason.
Oh shit, I need
I thought
a
it was 2.
Android.
Bravo,
Can you
this
see
is
it?
Grover. Radio check, frequency 12.2 over.
Grover, this is Bravo. Read you 5 by 5 over.
Copy.
Grover copies out.
Sergeant Reed.
Heckman will be taking CLS, so you should give it to the rifleman.
Copy.
Am I missing anything as far as I got normal stuff? Mags, tools.
Do you have a combat ladder?
I do not.
I'll
Okay,
be honest,
that's
you could
fine.
probably fit in that bag.
Get tools. Do you have
Kind
thermals?
of the normal stuff. Oh fuck. Yep.
Heckman
okay,
will be my
thank you.
CLS when he
That
loads
was
it.
the one thing I didn't have.
Heckman, you got CLS?
Bravo, this is Hawkins. I have CLS.
Yes, sir.
Hop on yellow when you get him.
Roger that.
Hey, firm. Hawkins. Yeah, what's up, Metro? What's up?
Yeah, I suppose that allows us to
Hawkins.
talk
What
for
are buddy
RC.
teams?
Then just use .1 for RC net.
Yeah, that works.
Sorry, Cap, who you with? You on Bravo tonight?
Filling in, so it's drum.
Gotcha. Drum.
Hey, can you fucking sound more
If I call you Heller.
hoorah, please? I'm not gonna be listening to that
More what?
that sad tone in your voice.
I don't know what he said.
Maybe if you didn't make me so sad all the time.
Alright, Alpha. Bravo. Do your BCCs. Let me know if you're green.
Drum, I have a 2 round
Alpha
pack for you.
copies.
That's captain to you.
You guys all green?
It's not Captain.
I know. I
Nope,
just want to
my apologies. I need to grab long range stuff.
Grover,
Leaning.
you want to take 2 IC for me?
Did it sound good?
Hey, firm.
Did it sound like first arc?
Alpha's green, we're ready to go.
You sound
1-2,
like-
this is 5. We're doing Charlie on 3-1 over.
I can't do that.
I'll be out.
I mean, it brought a smile to my face when you yelled at me, so I don't think your intended reaction
So-
happened.
When I filled in and First Sergeant asked what makes grass grow,
So what's your goal with this training?
tried to-
Why are you not
it's
leading
not that good.
if you got someone else Zeusing for
Now
you?
what you can do is you can take some chicken bones.
My goal for the... Okay, there we go. I was going to have LT be an assistant Zeus and to help me essentially spot mistakes as they make them.
What the fuck are we army?
Don't
Like
worry,
Afghanistan or
between
something?
him and me and
Any kind of
Sergeant
body.
Heckman, we will spot mistakes.
Fucking chickens here.
So if you want
And
to
the other
lead,
reason,
that would be
I don't know
ideal.
about that.
I was going to try and get Specialists Mitchell and Jacobs a bit more used to working together and taking the initiative. That's what we were having troubles with last week.
It's not chicken.
The goats.
If you want me
Nobody
to
wants the
take the
goats.
leadership
Go with the goats.
position, I can do so.
I'd rather you lead if you want one of them to step up
I
to
hate
2IC than tell their team leader to just rotate
Well,
back in and have their 2IC step up.
Alright, copy that.
That's probably, honestly, I've never had it, but
I'll
it's probably
take-
worse.
If you want to step back,
It's just
I'll
old
brief you real
goat
quick.
milk.
Ever have milk straight from the tip?
Of who? Of what?
Of like
What
an
on
animal.
earth is
What?
conversation?
This is going.
There's a lot of different.
It depends.
I'm
We
just
got a
saying,
lot
have
of
any of you
opinions
had
getting thrown
warm
around
milk?
all willy-nilly.
From the
That
tea,
wasn't-
yeah. Whose tea?
Simple answer, yes.
Not whose, it would be what.
Simple answer, yes.
Okay, I'll bite Mitchell. What was the breed? The genus.
Oh, the genus.
Bovine.
Yeah.
Bovine.
Do you want the Latin name? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Yes.
Bovininus. I don't know. I'm not smart.
From what are they called? Halsteads, I think was the breed.
Oh my stars! Look at you.
Holsteins.
Holy
Holsteins.
shit! These farmers out here.
Where's O'Connell when you need him?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a city boy.
Mitchell, you're not a boy. Come on.
I was being optimistic. Okay, give me a break.
Well, after
Is your team
sucking off
ready,
a cow, he's a man.
Put hair on your chest.
Mitchell?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Is your team ready?
Waiting on Drum. I think he's over there with Reed right now.
He's behind you.
He's
behind
right
you.
behind us.
Yeah, that's what I get for not looking at my damn screen, alright?
Oh God! Please take your gun out. Like Smeagol.
Oh boy. You guys got your CLS and everything sorted?
Yep.
Hey, firm. We're all squared.
And Wang knows who it is as well.
Specialist Wang, Private Hawkins is CLS. For
Okay,
Bravo.
now he knows.
Thanks, noted.
I'm back on comms.
So Jacobs, Mitchell, I'm gonna basically have you kind of run the show for the most part. I'll send down relevant stuff. I'll help you guys out if you need it, but call stuff out. But beyond that, you guys kind of work with each other, maneuver with each other.
Alright.
Normal stuff.
Crap.
Why are you back here?
Bad knees.
Mitchell smells.
Because my
You
team leader
don't-
hasn't told me who my battle buddy is yet.
It's him.
I thought I thought I said that, Drum. It's me.
He didn't want to admit it to himself.
We
So-
color code our buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, go blue, Drum.
We're fancy. He's blue.
He is blue.
Since Drum has like a cool nickname when he fills in, can I have one too?
Dude, do you want them to
man
call you Heck or,
or
man?
Man.
Hey man, get online, man.
I don't hate it.
What about ECMA?
Why would you pick the middle of the word?
I gotta do a quick disconnect. I'll be right back.
Top says babe would be a good one. Either he's hitting on me or he thinks I'm a pig.
I could see baby.
What if I say Poppy? Can I be Poppy?
No,
No.
that's not happening.
I don't know how many
Okay.
times I have to tell you this, but it's soda.
It's Pop.
Yeah, soda. Where are you?
Soda.
Pop.
Soda
Gotta
pop
be
is,
soda pop?
is acceptable. But if
Only
it's
if
just
you're,
one
like,
or
50
the
or
other,
monkey.
it's just soda.
I don't know.
We need an SOP on this.
Where are you from? Ron?
Okay, it's soda.
You guys only have Coke in the South?
It's all Coke.
What flavor Coke?
Yep. Dr. Pepper, Sprite.
What?
It's all Coke.
I wonder why they fucked their sister.
I'm
Very
from the
Coke
South
and
and I
Cherry Coke
never
syrup
heard
on it,
anyone
too.
say that, so...
Oh my
Atlanta
don't-
is not the South.
I don't know. Oh, okay.
That's like saying Austin is Texas.
What about North Carolina? Is that the South?
Nope. You gotta leave your house in order to experience the South.
I see.
Oh, that was some awkward giggles.
Savage.
Hey! You calm down over there.
Sorry, I
When was
just
the last
got
time you
reading
saw
a meme thread.
sunshine? Yeah, that's what I
Talk
thought.
to you. Not gonna talk to you anymore.
Damn. Oh, boy.
Darn Munson.
I'm gonna reorganize these battle buddies, by the way.
I was kind of on the late tonight.
Nibs and Heckman.
Healthy says he's gonna be good in Arizona.
Actually, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I just didn't want to throw him into.
Yeah, we'll do Nibs and Heckman and me and Arch rather.
Mission that he didn't create.
Holy crap. It's
'Cause,
been so
Nib-
long since I've been here, I can't remember.
Nibs
any
will
of
be
this
my
now.
2IC. So
Where are we?
Pakistan.
Pakistan?
Pakistan.
Takistan?
Who's 2IC?
I tried to wipe it from
You're
my
gonna be
mind.
2IC, so I don't want you on my battle buddy team. No offense. Yeah, stay in
Better
stay in
you
the
yourself.
PC,
Lucky I didn't use the mountains.
I'm calling you chocolate nibs.
Black bullshit.
Because I want to
Heckman,
put.
did you catch that?
Yep. Because I want to put you in my mouth. No, not like in a gay way.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Oh,
inappropriate.
No, what?
can't say that.
If you want to go to HR or EO, the EO representative.
HR.
I want to make a complaint to my HR representative.
It's nibs, not knobs.
Oh boy.
My little cocoa nibs.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
You never heard of a cocoa nib?
That's what I figured.
Hawkins, tell him.
I'm gonna go rescue my team.
I don't have a
Jacobs,
fucking
grab
clue what you're talking about
something.
What?
Or do you want Jacob still leading? Sorry. Cool. Alright.
Oh my god. You know I'm never gonna leave my billet.
Sergeant Munson, do you want to take Grenadier and I can just be Rifleman
One
minus
day I'll
CT?
get,
No, I don't care. I'll just
One
hang
day
out with
I'll get
Jacobs
you a
and
team
Nibs
lead.
and
one day I'm
Alright.
gonna convince you.
It's gonna, if anything, it's gonna be me and Munson switching back and forth every couple months.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Jacobs, if you go TL, I'll go TL. So you leave
Alright.
your billet. I'm staying.
Everybody ready?
Hey, firm.
I'm not ready.
I gotta dump my
Alpha over here, check 112 over.
Link Charlie on 112 over.
Copy. Okay, so for tonight's training, what I really want to work on is just getting 2ICs and the two of you used to working with each other more so and taking the initiative, which is part of the reason I don't want Munson taking a team lead, just because he will drag you along behind him. And I want you guys to learn to do that yourselves. So, essentially for tonight, I want you guys focusing on not having to rely on myself or Sergeant Munson or Platoon HQ or anyone to give you orders to maneuver on a target or to make an action. I want you guys communicating with each other and essentially coming up with your own plans and routes to assault the forces we encounter and complete the objectives. I'm just going to give you broad strokes as to which directions to go. And to that effect, I felt like a little friendly competition was in order.
Okay.
So tonight, and this goes for everyone on both teams, I'm going to be keeping track of information sent up on SquadNet where you're moving, what you're seeing, just any pertinent information to the mission. And essentially every radio transmission you start sending up, that's going to be a point for your team. Every time you send it up to actual, I'm going to take a point away from your team. Unless you absolutely need to tell it to me, do not radio me with, there's contacts front tonight. Radio Bravo, work with Bravo. Same thing goes for you, Special.
Affirm.
Alright. And just in terms of what you should be calling up to SquadNet and shouldn't, I'll go over it really quick. Is like, if you're going to be moving in a certain direction, don't tell me. Tell your sister fire team so that they know where you're going to be going so they can support you. Try to stay no more than 100 meters from them, but you are free to move. And you just need to get them to move with you if you need to go somewhere. If you see something that you absolutely can't kill, like there's a BTR on the hill a kilometer away, or there's a tank rolling down the road, that's when you start calling me. That's when I need to call it up to a different squad to go kill it. But if it's something that you guys can actually handle, you shouldn't need to talk to me at all. If somebody goes down, talk to the mic. If you need to maneuver on contacts, talk to your other team. And I'll just be sitting here listening and feeding that information up, because believe it or not, I'm on the net whether you call me or you call Bravo. I will still hear it. Everybody got it?
Affirm, Sergeant.
That goes down to everyone at the individual on the team level 2. You guys got to be sending that up to your team leads. Alright. With that, LT, can you mark the flag locations on the map?
Woke up.
Thank you. If you look to the northwest corner of the map, the town of Nagara. Everybody see it?
Affirm.
Affirm.
We will be inserting to the east of Nagara. Our job is to conduct an assault or a raid operation on the town, as it is a known anti-aircraft position. They have long-range SAMs and radar sites in the area. It's going to be our goal to push in and to destroy the sites and then exfil.
Copy.
Alright, and I'll brief second objective when we get to it. So we're inserting to the southeast. We're going to need to find a good route to get there. We'll look at that draw, Specialist Jacobs, when we get there, except I'm worried because there's a significant incline there. It might not be enough defilade to actually conceal us.
Each is 5 meters.
Huh. Yeah, but just the way the slope turns, they might actually be able to just see into that from the town. We'll take a look when we get there. We'll get eyes out from Hill
Copy.
2157 and that ridgeline. We will not skyline in doing this, and from there we'll see if it would actually be feasible to cross this relatively open area. I think it's just desert, or whether we're going to have to go around to get there. Alternately, we could go around using the roads to the east, I believe. But even that looks like it might be a bit exposed. Any questions?
Negative.
Sergeant.
Alright, flagpole is on your left. Teleport to objective Alpha.
Affirm.
That's
On your
that's my
left?
right.
Or my left.
There we go. Teleport out.
Valve.
Let me know when you hit the ground, guys.
Alpha Bravo, let me know when you're all here.
It's here.
Rover's on the ground.
Alpha copies.
Bravo's all here.
Alpha's all here.
Alright, Bravo, start taking us out northwest to the observation
Moving out
point.
to the northwest to the observation point.
Copy. Alpha will be falling in behind you. We're going to be falling in behind Bravo and
Affirm.
spot going to the northwest. I'll give you a bearing. Hold on.
Bravo, push blue.
297.
Copy.
Rover, I've left. Compound.
Spread out and give me
Alpha, make sure you're not piled on Bravo.
Is it the left hilltop up here? Oh yeah.
Green back here.
We move up to those. Oh no, I don't know.
They can get up to the top of this ridge here without skylining and get a peek over the top.
I think the rocks and the ruined building over to the left might have eyes down there as well.
Affirm. Grover, how you doing back there?
I'm coming.
Affirm, I thought I heard you breathing heavy. Alpha, this is Bravo. We're up here at the top of the ridge getting eyes up.
There's a sandbag bunker up here.
Alpha copies. We're falling up in the rear. We're going to get in line with you and see what we can get.
It looks empty.
Alpha, stay back. The fewer people peek over this ridge, the better.
Alpha, this sandbag compound up here is burned out. It's all empty. We're getting eyes out now.
Alpha copies, holding back.
Down into the majority of the AO from here.
Scout out the terrain.
Bunch of copies.
Get some security here.
Range on the tower is 561 meters out.
What do you see, Bravo?
I see a BTR to the left of that tower.
We got a BTR
Same
to the left of the tower. 560 on the range from our current pause.
That bearing was 200, yeah?
What tower?
We have a observation tower at 317.
Alpha copies all. We got another military outpost about 900 meters, 200. Doesn't look to be occupied.
Oh.
Yeah, skylining. Just seeing.
Alpha, do you see that draw? Is it viable or not?
I also see a roadblock off to the left of
you
that
meant Bravo.
compound, bearing 305.
I see one of your guys up next to the draw on the right.
Multiple armed guys, range is 557.
Can you guess who it is?
Alpha, this is Bravo. I've got multiple guys in that tower at all levels, including the staircase going up.
I see an air radar inside of the town. 800.
Got an air radar inside the town as well.
Bearing 301.
Bearing 301 from Bravo's pause.
Copy.
It's a lot of dudes.
Right in between that saddle. Pretty much the right flank of this hill, and then move straight northwest.
Let's push east around this hill. I don't think that draw's going to conceal us with that tower sitting next to it.
Stand by, we're probably going to be pushing
Copy,
east.
we're gonna be
Stand by
pushing
for more orders.
Push east about 600 meters, and we'll get eyes out from hilltop again.
Pushing east about 600 meters.
Take that, Alpha.
That looks like there might be something there.
Falling behind Alpha.
Copies.
Bravo copies, falling in behind Alpha.
On the far side of the town, bearing 299, there appears to be something covered by a
Yeah, when I give you guys a move order, you can figure it out between yourselves who's on point.
Hey, from Hawkins, got that.
Alright, Alpha's moving.
Bravo, we're moving in behind Alpha, 600 meters to the east.
Alpha's moving 075.
Roger, 075. Change up to 075.
Copy.
Alpha, when you get around this spur ahead of us, let's take another peek and see if any of the draws leading up this hillside will conceal us.
Alpha copies.
Alpha's gonna be getting eyes out on this draw to try to get us around so we can go in a little more concealed.
Alright, Alpha's coming up to the ridge, we're gonna get a peek.
Alpha Bravo's gonna push a little further east of you and pop up there as well.
Alpha copies.
We're gonna push a little bit past Alpha, get eyes up over this ridge as well.
Copy.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Go for Bravo.
I think our best bet here, that since we have a little bit better of a draw here for as far as definitely goes, we should pull into the villa. Stand by for grid ref. 034100. Tell me when you got eyes on.
A-firm, got eyes.
I think our best bet is to pull into there and then approach from the east onto our objective.
A-firm, that looks like probably the best route for now. Let's go and do it.
Copy. We'll take points. It's already up ahead. Make sure you guys are going through this draw a little bit farther to your right.
Alright, we're gonna fall in behind Alpha. They're gonna take us through this draw.
I was ready to move. We're going straight north and then we're going to cut northwest.
A-firm, give us 15 Sierras, probably right on your 6.
So, copy.
Alpha, go ahead and roll.
Alpha's moving.
Alright, we're gonna fall in behind Bravo. I mean Alpha, sorry.
Copy.
Drop into the straw down here.
Watch your left, Alpha.
Keep eyes out to
Alpha
the left.
copies. There's really no other way to get across this field.
You get a bit of a
The guys in
depression
that tower,
right?
The guys in that tower can see us from here. We're gonna have to either move farther east or find a different way.
What's the range to the tower? Yeah, it's too far.
Yeah, stand by.
Hold tight for a second. Short halt.
I think there's probably like another 5-meter dip if we go northeast from here, or straight east rather.
Guys in that tower might have eyes, able to get eyes on us, so
Try
we're
that.
trying to
If
work another
you
route.
take any shots, we're gonna pop smoke and cross, because there is no good
Copy.
way across this.
There's you see that little trench there though, right? It's small definitely, but it's better than nothing.
Yep, I see it.
Copy. We're gonna move over there. Bravo, do you got eyes on it? Bearing 020.
Do you want me to be loading
Just a small
yellow
divot in this little draw.
Stand by on the yellow smoke, but hold it. Get it ready. Take it Alpha.
Copy.
We're gonna be moving straight east, cutting into this draw, and then we're gonna head up north and hope that we don't get shot at. Pretty much.
A firm. Straight east and hope we don't get shot at.
Copy. Moving.
Alright, moving straight east.
Copy.
Keep your smokes ready.
Bravo, drop it back another 50 meters or so. If Alpha takes contact, I want you to be able to lay down fire until they can get across.
A firm, Bravo. Give a short haul. Give Alpha some breathing room.
What's the range of the tower?
Last call, it was pushing 700.
764 meters.
Jog it, we're not gaining anything by crouching.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
Bravo, I got a member of your team behind me.
We moving, Mitchell?
A firm.
Let's take a short haul.
Moving dead east.
Alpha, find a place with deflate and get short haul. Yeah, there you go.
Alpha, as soon as you...
This
Describe.
movement is to the north.
Stay in concealment for now. If you hear shots, I want you providing cover fire till Bravo gets here.
Alright, falling in behind Alpha.
Copy.
Bravo's moving to you, Alpha. Go ahead and move.
Alright, copy. Alpha's gonna move north. We're gonna pretty much make a sprint to the tree line to get into cover, because once we move another 50 meters north, we're gonna
Short
be
halt.
exposed.
We're gonna be making a sprint across straight north into this tree line up ahead.
So, make sure you guys
So,
are covering us.
You're gonna want to make sure that you're not sprinting while they're crossing, so that you, if they take contact, you can pop on this hill and at least suppress.
Exactly.
Alright, so I'll sacrifice my team for you guys. Make sure you guys
Hold
are
what
covering
you
us.
got
We're
for the
gonna be
moment.
moving here
They're gonna
in tents here.
sprint. We're gonna pop smoke if need be. Alpha, just let us know when you're in the tree line.
Should we push up here and be ready to suppress to the west if we need to?
A firm.
I have smokes on standby for them.
Alpha, Bravo's gonna push a little bit west and get ready for suppression if need be.
All those guys on that tower are looking.
Alright, you've got decent deflate here, Alpha.
Copy. Alpha's gonna get set
A firm,
facing
Tango
west to cover you on your bound.
Alpha, be advised, all the guys on the tower are looking away from us at this time. You're good to go.
I'll let you know when I'm set.
A firm. Alpha's gonna advise when they're set. Should be in just a couple moments.
Alright, Alpha set. You guys can cross.
Alright, Alpha's set. We're crossing. Straight to the tree line.
Copy.
Bravo, I advise you guys just hop on point and take us out. We'll peel in behind you.
A firm, we're just gonna go right past you.
Copy.
Alright, Alright, when we get to Alpha's pause, go on past them. Just keep going straight out north, westish.
Copy.
shit. I can't
Yeah,
see.
there's a ton of stuff over there.
Maybe in those camo nets, you can't really tell from here.
We're coming up on a compound up here.
Okay, Alpha's gonna collapse.
Wait, Avram. Hold this compound for a second. Let's just get eyes out, take a look around.
Got a rock wall up to our southwest that we can take.
Stand by a second, Alpha. Bravo's getting eyes out. We're at a small compound here.
Alpha copies.
What are you looking at, Bravo?
Move up a little bit more and
Going around the front, clearing the door.
Just go. We're clearing out this little compound we got right here. Then we're gonna push forward.
The door's on your
Alright,
side.
there's a lot of little compounds.
And they show on the radio,
Keep
I
an
can't
eye
hear
on
you.
them, but we don't need to clear every single one.
Avram.
Clear only what you can take contact from or obvious military compounds.
We're clearing only what we take compound or obvious military compound, so let's keep pushing through.
Alright, we're gonna be pushing west.
Bravo's moving.
Tower is 736 meters up.
Moving where?
Northwest. Bravo's moving out to the northwest. Got eyes on another small military compound up here.
Up where?
Barry.
Sorry, not a military compound. Disregard. It's a small
Negative eyes on military.
residential compound, not military.
Alright,
Alpha, drop it back about 20 meters.
Alpha copies.
Hey, Bravo, we don't need to travel on the road.
Yeah, we should cut west from here.
Alright, we're gonna cut west from here. Bravo copies.
Across the road?
Stay off
We're
the road.
expecting
cut
contact
west.
to avoid roads.
Sure. I would follow the direction of the road though, in this foliage.
There's
Stay
that looks
in
like
the
maybe a
foliage.
roadblock up in front of us on the road.
You got a bearing?
We got
on
eyes on a possible
Avram,
roadblock.
there's a
What's the bearing on that?
there.
Up the road.
Stand by for range.
I hate you.
Approximately 229. Disregard
Range is
231.
Range is 580 meters out.
Alpha Bravo, drop into
There's
the
guys
tree
on the
line
left side of
south
the road that
another
is
20
well
meters or
closer.
so and
One of
start
them's
moving
looking.
up on it.
Copy. Yeah.
Taking shots from that road. So
Alright.
231.
Bravo, if you guys can stay set, we're gonna maneuver
Tower
south
on the
and
right
then,
side of the
start pushing
road.
up southwest.
I don't
Tower
think
on the
I
right
got
side
that
of the
guy.
road. Stay set. Push up.
He's dead.
How copy, Bravo?
That main tower isn't looking at
Say again?
us.
If you guys can hold base of fire there, we're gonna maneuver south a little bit and then divert southwest to.
Got guys
you
moving off to the right side of that roadblock. Pete, last part of it. I got the staying steady part.
Copy. We're gonna be moving southwest along the road, farther south of the road to maneuver onto them.
Avram.
Hey Bravo, you got one guy about 30 meters separated. Make sure he's okay.
Avram.
As long as that first round didn't hit him in the face.
Alright, Alpha's set. You're gonna move.
That's off further to the right. I can't see.
Avram, Nick can't get eyes either.
Contact reports, guys.
What are we waiting on?
Alpha, where you at? Stand by just a second. I'm getting where they're at.
Did you catch my last?
220.
Avram. Alpha Bravo, check in.
Can you not hear him? He was talking to you.
Negative. I
Bravo,
don't have
you hear me?
yours. I got you now. Affirm.
Copy. Okay, yeah. Then I was sending up reports. reports. We got a bunch of contacts in the town. 239er mostly on the same angle as the road.
A firm, we're gonna push up to you right now.
Copy. You guys are good to bound. We're set.
Pushing up to Alpha's pause. Time now.
Copy.
He said they were set like a minute ago.
I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that coming down to me. I
Keep
wasn't
eyes
hearing
in
it.
the direction of that big compound. To make sure we don't get flanked.
Okay, that was close.
Bearing 238, 500 meters. We're getting engaged.
Bearing 238.
Pushing up onto the wall.
Southwest 234.
Sounds like there's friendlies up in front.
Copy.
A firm, Alpha's just ahead.
Rob, if you guys want to push farther south and then do the same thing.
Range on the tower is 5.
And bound up to the next compound.
I'm in the 215.
Sorry, say again, Alpha.
If you guys want to push south and do the same thing that we did and just bound up southwest to the next compound, and we'll just succeed on you.
A firm.
Copy, I'll let you know when I'm set.
We're gonna push further to the south and then look back to the west and wait for and set there for Alpha.
Push south? South?
The core
from
gunner
south.
turned to us on top of the tower.
Moving south.
Bravo's pushing south now.
How far south are we going?
Copy, and then cut southwest, obviously. I just want you guys, make sure you guys aren't in our line of fire.
To stay out of your line of fire, how far south are we going?
You're far enough south. Cut west.
Go ahead and
range
start cutting
out
west now.
Copy, cutting west. There's like no fucking cover out here.
Let's push up on this little compound over here.
I don't understand why we went south. Just to cut back to this compound.
I don't either.
It's your decision.
We
It's
have
your call.
reports of massive missiles. As Arch would say, 210. Probably doesn't sound good.
Bunch of copies, that might be the SAMs.
Affirm. Is that our objective?
We got Bravo has eyes on white smoke just to the southwest of our pause.
Copy. Are you guys set up there?
Bravo is set.
Crossing.
Yeah.
You remember when we were on road?
What's poking up over
Be
the edge
advised,
of the
Alpha
tower
lost
up there?
one times.
There's
what was
a
he
log
calling it?
truck on that side.
Arch.
Right.
Who's your grenadier?
Actually, negative, that's not a log.
Yeah.
We need to clear these buildings out behind us.
That guy's in the bunker, 229.
Alright, one of us has got to get going from here.
I'm on
Can't just
you.
be here together.
Alright, we're holding this compound for the moment. We're taking fire from
Fine.
the 261 in a
Looks clear.
compound. It looks like a little bunker compound.
Alright, be advised that that villa
a
that I was
marksman.
talking about is straight south from us. I think I'm gonna have Alpha move up there and get a better vantage point while you guys stay here in progress.
Affirm. Which direction are you moving out?
South.
Alright, keep eyes on Alpha. They're moving south.
I'm suppressing
Just
that
keep
bunker.
Mark,
That guy's
knock
taking
the
shots.
shots out there, Mitchell.
Make sure
Yeah,
come
I'm
to the east
scanning
side of the
out.
compound and there we're gonna be moving south to the villa bearing
I was taking accurate
190.
fire on that corner.
Yeah, I think I might have eyes on him.
There's someone over.
Oh,
Can we lob some
one of you
40s over
needs
into
to
the left side of that roadblock?
Copy, Alpha's gonna be moving here in Tensier.
Copy.
Affirm.
Ready?
Bravo's gonna lob a couple 40 mics into that roadblock to see if we can take this guy out.
I'm behind you.
Hawkins, can you pop some 40s in that roadblock for us?
Affirm.
Alpha, this would be a good point for you to cut in on the roadblock.
Alpha copies.
Fucking hell, I suck at this piece of shit.
I don't. That guy's not shooting anymore. So.
Think we may have
Alright.
cleared that
Honestly,
roadblock?
it wasn't that
Alpha's
much
gonna be
Forty
fucking
mics.
pushing northwest into the roadblock to clear it out.
Affirm. We're gonna come up from the south. We're gonna come out and head out to the southwest. Close another roadblock as well.
Alpha copies.
Make sure you cover Alpha while they approach.
Alright, Alpha's gonna be behind this compound. We're gonna go ahead and push up on that roadblock.
Which side?
Coming in, heading toward the southwest.
The left side of the road or the right side of the road? On the roadblock?
Left side of the road.
Moving up.
Bravo, good maneuver, but make sure you tell us next time.
Alright, let's push into the actual roadblock.
Alpha, watch for Bravo, they're pushing in.
Good
Right
ones.
on left. What? Why?
I'm holding the fucking. I'm holding the road side of the
Copy,
roadblock.
I'm inside the. I'm
Friendlies
inside
are
the bunker.
already in this side.
I'm in the bunker. I'm in the
I'm gonna
bunker.
cover
right
up
side,
the
bro.
road.
Affirm.
Bravo, if you want to grab the right side, that'd be helpful.
This is
Bravo's covering up the road.
Hawkins, let's go clear out this other bunker here.
Copy.
Alright, the bunker's clear on the left side.
Alright, I'm pushing.
As soon as the other side's clear, keep pushing.
Alright, Alpha's gonna hop on point. We're gonna continue moving along the road on the south side.
Get ready to push towards that big compound. That thing commands the view of the town. It'll rain fire on us till it's clear.
Taking shots from the town.
Say again?
Good.
We're gonna
Taking
need
shots
shots
from
through
the
that giant ass compound. Get ready
I have
to
one
push
guy
on
down inside of the town, left side of the road.
Are you... Which compound are
Checking
you
out the ladder.
referencing?
the tower.
Oh, copy. On the north side of the road?
It's the left, the original tower.
Clear up
Oh,
top.
Got infantry at 251.
over there.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Running through the bushes.
There's a tower over there?
That big tower we were avoiding.
Yeah.
We need to clear that.
Oh, that's up there?
Guys at the towers are shooting.
Contacts left. Straight south, 180.
Finally realized I was getting shot at from.
180.
down
Can't see shit.
there. Where you at, Mitchell?
Right across the street from you.
You guys talk to each other.
Alpha,
We're
you moving out?
Tower again.
Negative.
Got it.
We're stuck where we are. If you guys can maneuver onto that compound.
Our only option is going to be probably to push further west down this road. See if we can come
Copy.
around that way. Bravo, we're going to move a little further west down this road. Stay on the left side of the road and see if we can't get a flank out on this tower.
Moving southwest.
Roger.
You guys drop those contacts again.
I did drop a guy that was straight front on top of one of these buildings.
We
There are
might
always
be able to use
rocks
those
up here.
rocks.
Taking part.
At the rock to the bearing 160. Lobbing a 40.
Sharp bounds, guys. I don't want more than 100 meters between you.
Solid copy. Get set on those rocks at the base of the hill and we'll bend up.
Alpha,
Left
this is
side.
Bravo. We're pushing up to those rocks.
Bravo copy. Alpha copy, sorry.
You want us to
we're
push
gonna-
up
we're
so we
just
can
gonna bound
actually
up on line with
see
you.
over
Yeah,
a
actually,
little bit?
exactly.
Shit.
Push up to the rocks.
I think I got the guy that was shooting with 40.
We're getting a little spread out from Alpha. Take a knee when you can to get some hard cover.
You guys set?
Hey, oh, Bravo set.
To your left, behind you.
Hey, Bravo, where are those shots at?
They were on the road behind us.
They were on the road behind us.
Copy. That's important to know because we're on that road.
A farm.
Get up here.
Reloading. Where'd you go?
I'm gonna push a little bit further up this hill.
Like the only side that we can move up to the compound from, so.
Hey, firm. It's probably the best we're gonna get.
Copy. Alpha's gonna move around southeast slightly and then come back up on the left side so we have a little bit more space between us.
Affirm. Bravo's got eyes on the top of the tower right now. It's 209 from our pause.
See a lot of guys in the town from here.
I got a whole bunch of guys off for 320 fire team size.
Reloading.
Fire team size element 320 from our Bravo's pause.
Alpha, there's a compound right in front of you guys to
get
the
'em?
west.
I got 2 of them. I'm not sure about that white smoke though.
Push and clear it.
Bravo's taking shots from the 281 of our pause back from the town.
Copy.
You don't need my orders to push into that.
I've just shot a lot of people that are at the tower to our 200.
Alpha, you pushing into the compound?
Affirm, Alpha's gonna be pushing into the compound. Just make sure you guys are covering our right flank.
Keep your eyes
Top
on
of the
the
tower
right
by
of this
the
compound.
gun.
Hawkins, can you pop some 40s on top of that tower?
Copy.
Bravo's dropping 40s on the top of that tower.
Alpha copies, we're clearing right now.
Catch higher.
Alright, there's a whole other compound to the southwest that we're gonna need to be moving into. There's no entrances on the northeastern side, so I'm gonna be assuming it's on either the left or the right from us.
Good hit, Hawkins.
Actual is back in comms.
I got
Alpha
fucking
copies.
patrol off to the 220 approximately.
Alpha, once you get inside that tower compound, hold tight
Where?
and hold the pause.
Copy. We're,
220,
I think we
500
should probably
meters
take this
out
together
along the
because we
hillside
can't get
there.
any sight lines into here.
Got it.
Affirm. We're taking sporadic fire from the town.
Actually,
Low
this is Alpha.
251.
Send it.
What should we be doing about this Sam that's just glitching around? Should we sit down on it?
We got,
Right there.
yeah, put demo on it. We got
There,
contacts
right on that
coming
rock,
out of the
at least 2 of
compound.
them.
We need to get there.
Did they pop up? Pop before you-
Yep.
Got one of them. They're trying to come up
Bravo,
from
you
that
just need to
compound,
be
right to
moving.
left.
Alpha, we're dropping people
Gotcha.
coming out of that tower compound.
Out of the tower, on the stairways, second platform.
Alright, then Alpha, you're gonna need to push.
Alpha, there's an opening on
Taking shots from the west.
the west side of that compound underneath the tower. We're covering you on that.
Copy. I guess
Alpha's
we'll
going to be
move up
moving
on
to this entrance on the west side of the tower compound.
Why don't they stop and cover and let us push into the next part?
Because they were already up there, we were kind of holding their right side. Overlooking this
Alright,
tower.
we're getting sent into this compound. This is a really big compound.
Alpha, let us know when you're breaching. We're going to come in behind you.
Copy. Alpha's set. You should get online right now.
Alright, we're going to push up online with Alpha.
That, you just ran right in front of where I was shooting at. Which side are they taking?
They're taking this, taking the west side up here, the entrance right up here.
Bravo, don't
So they're
linger
going
in
in
the door.
right? And we're going in left.
Alpha, are you going in and going right, going left?
We went left, stuck on the left wall.
They went right. They went left.
We need a flash. I'm flashing.
Reference the
Fragging.
radar tower
Frag
off
out,
to
frag out,
our
frag
west. There's armed individuals on the bottom of that.
Alpha, Bravo's going to go ahead and take the tower. Let's go ahead and take the tower, guys.
Opening.
Got movement off to the southwest.
These little towers on the outside are not clear.
Over your admin tech.
Bravo, check in.
So what?
Correction.
Bravo's good.
Alpha just got hit pretty bad, but we're all up.
That sucked.
I'm going up.
Super well, Jacobs. That's
That was good. Whatever. So we're not dead.
Hawkins, you already head up.
The fucking BTR is right here. Holy shit!
Fuck me. You're into the right.
I'm
I
hit.
just heard somebody say something
Down.
about the BTR. Bravo, you good?
Bravo's back up.
Rocket!
BTR.
Copy. What's the bearing on that? Can you log at it?
Give me a bearing on the BTR.
Sounds good to me.
230.
Hawkins back up.
Fuck.
Is it smoking?
Fuck you, bitch.
Just don't stop in the doorway. Either go in or get the fuck out.
Friendly's
Friendly
in
on
the
the other
room.
side here.
Hold on the.
Flash it.
Witness down.
Another block southwest.
Mitchell still down.
Meters.
3 down up here.
Affirm.
Bravo 2, I see, stepping up.
We need the
no.
medic up here.
I got
Whoever's
you down
not
at the top of
tending
the
to his
tower.
wounds, get over here with
Copy,
me.
Copy.
Alpha,
hold security.
Rover, are you in the tower?
I'm on the next floor up.
Copy. I'm gonna move to you.
Medic
Going
coming
up. Opening. Dead guy.
Got one dead
2
right.
dead. I'm going out and left.
Copy.
Red's
Alright.
clear. Go back down.
Reach down.
Is the medic on their way?
Medic's
Get
here.
that read down as well. On top of it.
Security on the
I'm trying to get eyes out under that fucking roadblock.
Come back up to you, drum.
That roadblock looks mostly down.
Oh, your head's bleeding.
Bravo, you back up yet?
You got it.
Affirm. Bravo's up. Bandaging.
Copy. Let me know when you guys are all ready to
Put
go.
somebody
We can
down
get
upstairs.
moving from here.
Negative.
Whoever's stepping out.
We're finishing up clearing up this tower.
Hostiles, 300 in a small town.
300.
Yeah, just another guy.
On top of
We
rooftop.
got contact reports 300 in the town. About 250 meters.
Contact
Bravo.
report 300.
There's guys in the
Posix,
radar
go down
compound,
to
but they're not
the
shooting up
bottom
here
of this
yet.
compound.
I'm
Copy.
reloading.
Say again for Bravo.
We're gonna pause X,
Roger.
rally in the bottom of this tower.
It's 370 meters out that radar tower.
Bravo. Pause X. We're rallying at the bottom of the tower.
Back real quick.
Copy.
Right off Bravo, let me know when everyone's here and not going to bleed out on me. Heckman, I'm looking at you.
Over there.
Heckman, you bleeding?
Bravo's all here.
That was somebody else's blood.
Copy.
Alpha's all here.
So just real quick, I want to address some issues I'm seeing before they become any further ingrained.
Copy.
You guys, your maneuvers that you're making are generally good, but you're being very uncertain about them, and you're trying to come up with the perfect plan for every single bound that you make. And that's part of the reason your bounds are taking so long to cover terrain. Is that you guys you'll talk, you'll discuss everything, you'll go over the plan 2 or 3 times, but in the end, a good plan executed violently is just as good as a perfect plan, if not better. If you can come up with a decent plan that probably won't get you shot and execute it quickly, it'll keep the violence up and it'll give the enemy less time to focus on their own plans and maneuver. So, yes, if you bound to left 20 meters instead of 30, you might have slightly better concealment, or you might be in a slightly better position. But if it takes you an extra 30 seconds to come up with that plan, or if you need to ask myself and Bravo and the doctor and the guy next to you all if that plan's going to be okay, it's just going to take way too long, and it gives the enemy too much time to work on their own flanking maneuvers. So, be confident in your plans. That's part of the aggression. When you make a decision, stick with it. You don't need to call it up, hey, this is a plan, or hey, I think one of us should be moving. If you see something, just remedy it, take action immediately. What?
What?
I'm going to say it one more time for posterity. A good plan executed with enough violence is effectively a perfect plan. Got it?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and resume.
Hold on, I got a couple of small things.
Alright, go for it.
You guys keep using cardinal directions, and you're only saying northeast, south, and west when you're talking about northeast or northwest or southeast. Like you can't just say move east when you move northeast. So it needs to be at the very least all 8 of those directions instead of just 4 directions, or at the best, give a bearing for movement. That's happened multiple times so far. The other thing is, there was a point where one of the teams moved up, said they were set. The other team sat there for a minute. Nothing happened on comms that entire minute. That is.
Yeah, there was a
both of those,
comms glitch going on during that. I wasn't getting that called down.
It's both of those team leaders' fault. One for not hearing it, or I guess it's not really his for not hearing, but it's also the other team lead's responsibility to say, "I'm set. Are you moving?" Especially if you don't see them moving. You say, "Hey, I said I'm set. What's going on?" So make sure you're watching and making sure that other team is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Copy.
So.
Alright, thank you, Captain. Everybody set to resume?
Can I blow the demo?
I'm gonna wait till we're a little bit farther away, because those are big old missiles.
Oh yeah, I forgot to be fire.
We're going back up to the roof?
Alright. Everybody resume exercise.
Oh.
Alright guys, get set.
We're taking contact from that compound over there.
Alright.
Are we on ammo?
Yep. Head back up to the roof, get eyes out.
Repack my boxes.
I forgot to bring extra.
Drum, be advised, I got 2 extra bags for you as well.
I brought 20 out.
The roadblock.
Alpha, Bravo's heading back up to get eyes out again.
220 is just over the side here in the sea for me.
I've still got 900 rounds.
Okay.
I hope you brought Nogs, because it's getting dark.
Alright, we need to get into that roadblock somehow. Figure it out.
I don't think that
Alpha,
tower down to our west
Alpha Bravo
has been
is
fully
moving back
cleared
up
out
to the
yet.
top of the tower.
Would you engage that tower compound west 277?
The bunker, rather. The bunker's super close here. I
What are
don't
you
think it's been fully cleared out. There might still be guys alive in it.
Alpha, Bravo, this compound is cleared. We need to be moving out. We can't just sit there out of the top of this tower forever.
Copy. Alpha will be moving.
I heard you, Drum.
Southwest.
Give me just a second, I'll go back
Clear
to you.
out the roadblock through. Take contact from.
Alpha, strongly advised not standing in these towers ever, especially if there's enemy vehicles.
Alpha, this is Bravo. What's you heading out?
Yeah, let's move with them.
Bravo, start heading down out of the tower. We're moving out with Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha's moving right now. Sorry,
Over.
I was on comms with my team.
Copy.
And just remember, wait over, wait out exist.
Did you send up that mine shit I saw? Yeah, I sent
We got a minefield here.
Alpha, which direction are you heading out of the compound?
We cannot head direct southwest. We're gonna have to move around the right side of the burnt out BTR because there's a minefield on the left side.
That bunker hasn't been cleared out yet over there.
There's a bunker that has not been cleared out.
Copy. Alpha's gonna go clear real quick. Let's clear this bunker.
Alpha's going to clear it out right now.
God damn it! I don't know where the fuck that shooter is.
I can't get eyes on him either.
I see him. I see him. Stand by. I think that was him, but whoever that was is dead. I don't know if that was the shooter shooting at us. God damn it!
Bunker's clear.
Any shots.
We're gonna be moving straight south to the roadblock to clear it out.
All right, we're gonna be moving straight south to the roadblock.
I would advise you guys bound up to where we are now, just so.
We're gonna go ahead and bound up to Alpha.
Covering each other.
Going over the wall.
Copy.
Try to make sure that if you're taking fire, you guys both don't move at the same time. This is one of those situations where Bravo should have bounded past Alpha, because Alpha, you were already set and covering.
That guy's shooting right at me. Is that shooter down?
Still taking shots.
Is that shooter down?
Somebody's...
Are we going to a roadblock or what?
Alpha, you heading to the roadblock?
Oh, they're already down there.
Right now.
Yeah, they're already down there. We're heading to the roadblock.
Alright, next objective is going to be that big ol' spinning radar tower bearing 281.
Radar tower at 281 is our next
Copy, I
objective.
got eyes on.
Copy.
Radars are big, expensive, and fragile. It'll do us good to blow it up.
Alright, wrong neck.
Alpha, do you want us to push up? Yeah, we're gonna push up to your pause so we can meet up.
Alpha, copy.
All right, we're gonna push up to Alpha's pause and we're gonna take out that radio tower, radar tower. Alpha's at the roadblock.
So, who's moving?
Bravo's moving to our pause to cover our approach.
Copy.
Bravo, if you want, we'll just set security and you can bound up.
Yeah, Bravo's got an issue with rocks at the moment.
Copy.
Fuck is this right now?
Alright, push down to cover him.
Yeah.
Hey, Alpha, Bravo just fell off that cliff. He's on his own 200 meters north of us. We need to get him.
200 meters?
What?
Yeah, he's stuck on the rocks. We need to go cover him while he gets down.
Copy.
We need to move up here to the north.
Yeah, I had an issue with rocks. I slipped off.
You gotta
the
let
cliff
us
here.
know.
Go southwest. Don't go northeast. You're getting farther away. Quickly, Alpha.
You can get up through here.
Yep, I got eyes on you.
Yeah, I got eyes on you.
Might I ask
fucking
why,
leg.
when somebody fell off the rocks, everyone immediately ran to the top of the cliff instead of the bottom?
No, we don't have to answer that question.
Alright, let's get down the road to the bottom of the cliff and start pushing.
Copy. Alpha's pushing
Bottom of the
west right now. We're gonna get set on the road to cover you guys.
I'm sorry, take it, Alpha.
He's down.
What are you guys doing? One of you is kneeling behind the other one who's
Alpha's gonna be
standing. It's
getting set on the
exactly
road to cover
opposite
you.
of how you should be doing that. Do not shoot past someone like that.
Alright, we're gonna be following in behind Alpha.
Are we going back down to the roadblock again, or what?
That's what it sounds like.
I'm trying to find the way you guys took. I did. I found it.
You guys heading back down to that roadblock, right?
Hey, we're farther north of the roadblock right now. We're getting set in these rocks.
Nothing is shooting at you. You can just
There's
move up
further-
to the town.
They're further north of
Copy,
the
moving
roadblock.
up to the town.
You don't
Now
need
they're moving up to
bound
the town.
everywhere.
Copy.
Alpha Bravo's coming down to the road behind you.
Alpha copies.
Just push your way to
Contact
the west to get down to the
270.
road. Contacts at 270.
tower is at.
Bravo, Alpha's firing. You should be maneuvering.
A firm, we're getting down out of the hills and onto the road.
Are we moving the gas station or
Copy.
what?
Yeah, go ahead and move across.
Alpha Bravo's going to take into this gas station across from you.
You are taking cover in a gas
I don't
station.
have one.
That radar,
How about you guys cross the street to the northwest, to the corner, and then start moving. We'll start moving west on that radar. That's pointed it out.
Is that 330?
Hop around.
Taking contacts from 330.
Backside of the gas station.
Alpha, once we get this clear, we're going to set here, cover Alpha. Bravo's set, Alpha, go ahead and move up.
330.
Cross the street to the northwest. Bravo's gonna be coming.
I just heard a grenade go off to our southwest.
Thumper.
Were they shooting at stuff up there? No, I hear stuff
Thanks.
shooting from over there.
Alright, get on the wall. Go, go, go.
Still taking shots from that
Covering your right
radar tower, and also heard grenades going off up that way.
Hey, I got guys up there southwest. Reloading.
I was taking contact from a two-story 230. You guys get eyes on it from anywhere?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm pushing
Bravo
back to
there.
see if I can get an angle on that
West of you.
shooter.
If you guys can't see him, you need to move.
Looks like they were close. It looks like someone dropped them. Nope, there's still
Yeah.
more.
Got a TV in the road up here.
I dropped one shooter, two-ish.
Alpha Bravo's got eyes out to the west toward that radar tower. We just dropped multiple targets out there.
Alpha copies. We're gonna push up on the wall across the street from you. Cover us.
We just dropped
Hey,
two
Farm.
guys uphill to the southwest.
A firm, I dropped
There's
somebody in
another
the
one
doorway
over
out to
there,
the dead west.
almost straight west, but still up in the hills.
He's online with us across the road.
Did we just drop that guy we were shooting at, or did he keep
I
moving?
don't think so.
I don't think he went down.
He's still moving left to right, then probably.
Alpha Bravo, if we try to move up from here, we're way out in the open. We don't have much for cover.
Copy. We're gonna get set a little bit up ahead. Guy in the balcony. We're gonna get set a little bit up ahead, and we'll let you guys bound up to these two stories, I guess.
Can you push forward a little bit to that little house up right up ahead of you, and then we'll take your position?
Had a guy
want us
on
across?
the building to
South.
our 260 close.
Copy. Alright, yeah, we'll move south.
Yeah, that's where.
Bravo, we're gonna move across the road to Alpha's pods. They're gonna push forward to the little hut up ahead of them, and then we're gonna take their current pods.
Right side of the road. Approximately 80 meters. He's down.
Behind.
copy. We're moving north around the corner. Follow read.
We gotta displace north. We're taking fires. You can't be on the road right now.
West side of the house to the 260.
Are we clear to move to your old pods, Alpha?
Hey, firm. At your own peril. Not a great spot.
Moving?
Yeah, move to Alpha's old pods over here up against this wall over here.
I would advise that you guys clear out
Move it
those
up right
two stories
there.
on the south side of the road, though, because we're still taking a lot of fire from them. We can't really get across without getting shot at.
Crossing. That's off to the house to our 220.
Alright, we pushed up to your old pods, Alpha.
Alpha copies.
He's down. That puts the total for that house at fucking 3.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're doing a quick sweep of this little compound here, and we're gonna come up and meet up with you.
Copy.
All right, as soon as we get this little compound cleared out, we're gonna push up to Alpha's pause.
Hey, Bravo, if you haven't taken contact from it, don't clear it.
Affirm. Come on, let's push on forward.
Are we not gonna go on the other side of the street and clear those buildings?
Are we gonna clear these?
We're gonna
Take
get
a
up to
lot of
the-
contact from that.
Which buildings you taking contact from?
Dude, there's
All right,
someone fucking shooting at us. Are you gonna get back a little bit?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Where you guys at?
We're at the entrance of the other compound looking out to the west.
Alpha, we're still taking shots sporadically from the 244, these buildings over here. You guys didn't clear those yet, right?
Negative. If you guys can clear it, that'd be great.
All right, we're gonna clear these buildings out across the street over here.
Bravo, I got one of your guys down on my post. Correction, Alpha.
Are we moving now?
Yep. Yep.
They're crossing.
Time now.
Alright, this compound we're at is clear. We'll cover you guys when you're
Grover and
on
I
the
will
south
hold
side.
security.
All right, we're holding. We're clearing out these buildings over here now.
Ground floor looks clear through the windows. Backside's clear.
Squad coming in west.
Stairs down.
Squad's coming in from. We got a squad size coming in from the west.
20 meters full.
Ground
Frag
floor
out.
clear. Going up. Pike.
Bravo, I need you guys going west.
Falcon is clear.
Bravo copies. We were taking shots from these buildings. We're clearing them out now.
I'm going up to the next
Somebody
building.
else.
I'm opening the door.
Yep. On you.
Pine. It's clear almost all the way in. I couldn't see the left corner. Going in and left.
Going in left. Alright, tight. Room's clear over here. Second room.
Alpha's gonna be crossing over to the
Stairs.
radar compound to get set on the wall.
Up.
We'll wait for you guys
On
to catch up once you guys have been clearing.
Was that squad to
Clear
the west
inside.
taking care
Clear
of?
in balcony.
Alpha's taking care of the squad out. The squad out to the west.
Oh,
One down.
those shots were at me. No clue where they're coming from.
Three guys down up there.
Report of a fire team south. 100
We're just.
meters.
Yeah, right where
We're
the
taking
40
shots
are.
from the southwest. We
Copy,
just dropped
yeah.
3 of them.
I'm moving
That's
up
the
to this
guys
house.
we're engaging.
Alpha, you have enough people to breach this compound?
Negative. I don't think so.
No
It's pretty
teams
big.
or, contacts up there.
Alpha, stand by for just a moment. We're still taking shots from the southwest. We're just making sure it's all down.
Someone help me clear this building.
Stand by.
While you're at it, Alpha, you can
Go for
blow
it.
up that other compound.
Pine.
Alpha copies. Blowing it up. Demo in 10.
Fuck me.
It's clear. See even if I can get eyes on that
Boom.
shooter. Was it from the compound?
Sounded like it was. Oh,
The fuck was that?
no eyes. I have no idea.
Oh, did someone pop their demo?
Control. Yeah, control dead.
Alpha's breaching the compound.
Fuck.
Figure we got enough guys online.
Alright, I'm moving up to the next building. Should be the last one. 3-story.
On you.
Okay.
Bravo's clearing the last of the buildings over here.
Copy.
Opening.
Looks clear on the left.
Going in
There's
and right.
stairs.
It's clear.
Left.
Going up.
On you.
No, that's a guy we would have seen from the other side.
Holding at the next stairs.
Balcony's clear.
Alright, looks like the compound is clear. Radar secure.
Going up. Third floor is clear. Balcony. Also clear.
There's also some munitions.
Copy. Hold at the compound. Bravo, as soon as you finish clearing down there, move up to the compound.
Affirm.
Alpha copies.
Alright, all these buildings are cleared out. We're gonna go ahead and push up to Alpha's pods. They're gonna breach the compound.
Thanks, Drum.
But I'm almost sure they already breached all the way through the compound.
No, they haven't.
They haven't touched it yet.
They're on the southwest side of it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and head that way.
Anti-air radar, huh? Alright, buddy, very safe. Is that actually linked with the SAM?
Alpha, we're coming toward you at the compound.
Did you guys
I was
clear
about
the
to say, other
compound
one's,
out
like,
already?
on another truck,
This
right?
one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in.
Okay,
They
they
completely
said
cleared the
cleared it.
compound out already.
Alright. Everybody rally next to the giant ass radar thing.
Rally next to the giant ass radar thing.
But Jacobs, if you see a spinny radar, just fun fact, spinny radars are scanning radars, they are not targeting.
Oh,
You
that
know
makes
the
sense.
dome dish on the front of a Shilka or a Tunguska, that
Uh-huh.
disc thing? That's a
Yeah.
targeting radar.
Gotcha.
Instant spin.
It aims at shit.
Yep. That's how you can tell the difference. Okay. So I'll go over pros and cons real quick of what we did. Condition 4 for now. That is end of this section. Don't think we're gonna have time to do the other one. It would run very long. So I'm gonna give a quick debrief and then we'll see how much time people have. But things you did well is you guys were very, very diligent on your security and you sent up quite a few reports. Like, you were calling stuff out and you did not drop sectors. So that was very good. And you did make sure that the teams were working together. So that's another one. One thing on the other side of the coin though, you guys still were a little bit overzealous in your security. You don't need to bound everywhere. You don't need to do successive bounding everywhere. If you're not getting shot at and you're not crossing a danger area, you don't really need to have a security element watching at all times. You can both move as long as there is not an imminent threat. Because sometimes if you just sit there, you're going to get schwacked a lot, or you're a lot more likely to get maneuvered on and shot if you take too long to maneuver on something. I know this particular instance, we didn't have any mortars. If there were mortars, we would have gotten leveled. I will tell you that right now. We were moving slow enough for them to call in any sort of artillery they wanted on us. So just keep in mind that is an important part of what we do. It's not just we need to make sure that the infantry don't shoot us. We need to make sure anything bigger than the infantry doesn't move in to reinforce them or get dropped on our heads. Other than that, you guys were getting a little bit better towards the end on just having the initiative, but you need to you need to work on just picking up and taking action. Don't call the other team to ask them, hey, do you think we should move over here? Don't call them to ask, hey, what's the plan? If you see that they are set on a wall and firing, they are covering you. Tell them we are going to move and maneuver on the contact, and then just go do it. You don't need to wait for them to come back. You don't need to discuss everything. That was improving a little bit at the end here. We did wind up clearing half the southern town, which was a little bit more than was actually garrisoned. So, but yeah, that's enough on that point. Aside from that, I don't have a whole lot on just the general movement of things. I'd just like to see. We just need to practice it so we can get it down to the point where we can do this quickly. Because when you guys get this going quickly, you will be unstoppable. Hear me? Your security is fine. You just need to learn how to keep it up and still move quick. Alright. That's all I had. I guess, LT, you can go first? Or Captain, I suppose.
There you go.
So all those things you're addressing right now, tell me if you agree with this, Sergeant Heckman. Like, correct the bad decisions and the slow decisions as they're being made. I feel like they're going to learn. I mean, you still need to be giving them a little bit of guidance. I understand the goal of your 2IC training, but, you know, give them a boot in the ass when they need it. You know, you are here, and that's one of the reasons I said, you know, make sure you're leading the squad. You know, I understand the 2IC thing, but just sort of leaving them to flail and make bad decisions and then follow through with them is... I don't know if they're going to learn more from that than if you say, hey, don't do that, do this instead. Or, hey, quit asking the other team for permission to do that and go fucking do it.
Copy that, Captain. I tried to do that over proximity rather than radio.
Oh, I didn't? Okay. Same. You already went over this. Way too much bounding and not enough moving. You know, Alpha was on one side of the street. Bravo just needed to be on the other side of the street pushing up. You didn't need to be covering everyone every single time you were bounding past the compound, unless you're pulling security on the outside of the compound where they clear it, is a different thing. But if you're both responsible for one side of the street, just move. Don't keep waiting for the other team to move. Lastly, the thing you just went over, you know, you're moving slow enough for Artie. That's kind of unfair because that's not what the mission was. You know, once that first mortar lands, it's like, oh shit, they've got Artie. Now we need to speed it up. So it changes the dynamic of the mission and the movement when we know that there's IDF in the area. So it's a different kind of movement and a different mentality for the movement.
Copy that, Captain. I guess I didn't give quite as good of a scenario as I was hoping. I was intending more of a raid-style mission, but I didn't elaborate further on that. It was intended to be.
That's where you could have steered it a little bit more and a little bit more towards what you wanted, and still let them do all the other comm stuff with each other.
Yep. Thank you for that.
That's all I had.
Thank you, sir. LT, anything from you?
Nothing you guys haven't already covered.
Thank you, Lieutenant Tal. Sergeant Hammersmith, or not Hammersmith, Heckman.
I'll take it. Yeah, thanks, Sergeant. Basically,
Make sure you're yelling.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Everybody can hear me, correct?
Oh, that sounds better. Yeah. Does that mean you actually weren't, and now you are?
I don't know. I cycled through again, but
okay.
Who knows? Specialist Jacobs, you know, honestly, for the most part, you did really well. Your communication to the other team leader was superb. It's honestly a lot better than a lot of seasoned guys, because that's something that takes a lot of work. But they're not the most important. We're the most important. You know, the guys under you. So don't forget about them when you're communicating with the other guys. Make sure that we're always knowing what we're doing and whatever. But for the most part, like I said, that shit was real nice. The communication between you guys was perfect. And when it comes to our movement through things, the fact that you guys were trying to be too perfect is kind of like, it's good and it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, the experience will teach you when the appropriate times to use bounding and the appropriate times to, do all sorts of shit. But honestly, the fact that you're out there, you know, thinking and trying to use your heads and isn't a terrible thing. Experience is just going to make you a lot fucking faster. Like when we were on that street, I looked around. That was a shitty situation. There was 4 of us just on a fucking wall. Just again, there is no fucking right way. So that's why, I sat there for a bit and then I fucking yelled, get us off this fucking street. And it doesn't matter how we get off that fucking street, just get off the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about being perfect. It's about just, doing something and then rebounding afterwards. And again, that's just going to be more and more experience. And this was a good training for that. Sergeant Reed, you really, you hit a couple points straight out of the fucking park. With things that you said, making those decisions, like making a decision is better than no decision. So fucking good shit on that. But ultimately, guys, I mean, the maneuvers might have been a little slow, and we'll definitely work on that. But as a whole, the engagements, the communication all around, like even calling out targets and eliminating the shit out of them, was pretty spot on. So sustain the living shit out of that. Our violence action was pretty fucking outstanding. So and I believe, who was it? Was it Sergeant Munson? You got fucking shafted with those goddamn throwing that grenade, that perfect ass grenade, and then
we went in and nobody was dead.
Yeah, that shit is fucking annoying as shit. But that was a perfect breach. You guys did everything right. It's just, I mean, it is what it is at that point, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing we can really do about it, but yeah, that breach on that command post was good. Just we got armored on that one. So, but all around, I had fun. So, good shit, guys. Definitely was a pleasure being here. That's all I got.
Thanks, Sergeant. God, there was one thing that I remembered during your section, and I have forgotten it already. So let's move on. Alpha?
Yeah, thank you, Sergeant Reed. I have a couple things, I guess. I usually have a system for when I'm communicating. I know, Sergeant Heckman, you addressed that, I sometimes get my priorities mixed up with my team and SquadNet, but I think that's why I'm a better 2IC than I am as a team lead, because I tend to prioritize SquadNet, I guess, more than my team net. Usually used to stepping up in a 2IC position, trying to get everything together on SquadNet and catch my team up. So I usually follow up on the team net, on the SquadNet first, and then relay it down to my team net. So if it seems like you're being neglected, it would be great if you guys just kicked me in my ass and said, pay attention to me more. That would be helpful, I guess. But
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. So that you just reminded me of my second point, which is going to help you a ton. When you're talking to, or when you're listening to somebody on SquadNet, you can talk on TeamNet without talking over them on SquadNet. It feels really, really weird at first.
I try, and yeah, it does feel weird, but I guess
feels
you get
weird,
used to it.
like you're talking over them, but you do get used to it, and it saves you so much time. It lets you do twice as much communication in the same amount of time, almost. So just give that a shot. You'll work yourself into it. All right, going.
I probably had other things to say. I think we could have used a little bit more direction from a squad lead figure, I guess you could say. Because realistically, this wouldn't be how an operation was conducted, where we kind of just, me and Mitchell are making decisions left and right. Obviously, I think I would have liked you to step on our toes a little bit more. But I think it went pretty well. Obviously, I prefer to go slow now than in an operation. So if this ever has to be, the situation, I mean, these are two realistic two ICs. So it's not unlikely that, Munson and Carroll won't be here on one operation, and we'll both need to do this. So I think we'll be able to do it faster and more violently if in that situation now.
Yep.
That's all
you
I
guys
got.
are doing good. Thank you, Specialist Jacobs. And yeah, you guys are just fine. You are as good of a team lead as a lot of the guys who actually are team leads. And you guys have it down to where you've got it going. you've got the technique perfect. You just need to work on speeding it up. That's just practice. And I will try to step on your toes a little bit more in the future. I stood too far back this time around. That's on me. Alright. With that, Bravo, anything for you?
Thanks, Sergeant. A lot of what Jacob said, I'm going to kind of ride his coattails on that. I was actually, forcing myself into what your suggestion was, Reed, based on a prior recommendation, talking over, using both at the same time, listening to one and talking on the other. Part company with you on we're good team leads at the moment. I think we're, mediocre at best right now. I think we got some of the ideas down, but the smoothness and the actions of it, still leave a lot to be desired. And then also with what Jacobs was saying, also it's like in a realistic situation, we'd be getting leaned on a little bit more from a squad lead, so that we're not having to, pseudo squad lead and the team lead time. So that was kind of, threw me for a little bit of a loop as well. So, but that's about it. Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank you, Specialist Mitchell. And enough with this, we're not good team leads, please. Because, okay, you got your team through it slowly. But as much as, like Captain said, even though I said if there were mortars it would have been too slow, there weren't mortars. You got them through it slowly, but you got them through it alive. You didn't lose a single person. Hardly anyone went down tonight. You did fine.
I'm pretty precautionary.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'm still my own worst critic, so it's like, I know it, it still smells pretty bad, but, it's getting there.
Alright. Okay, medical.
Nothing from medical. Thank you, Sergeant.
Alright. Peanut Gallery, questions, comments, concerns? While I take attendance. I always forget.
Real quick, everybody does not already have your NVGs on your helmet. Put them on.
It's a trap.
It is.
Good job, Sergeant Heckman.
Thank you, Cap.
Got hyena night vision. I don't need these things.
Look at that. Look at my babies.
There you go.
No peanut gallery? Oh, you forgot to go to medical, Reed.
No, I got him.
What?
You did?
His name is
Have you been
Sergeant
AFK?
Reed.
No, I've been here the whole time, I swear.
Okay, remember, his name is Sergeant Reed. I've been
Yeah,
hearing that multiple times tonight. Address NCOs by the rank.
Alright. Anyway, going once, going twice.
You want to do the second half of this mission? Is
I'm
anyone-
I set it up to take as long, if not longer, than the first half.
Well,
We can go do it if you guys want.
I do. Who's gonna leave? Who's leaving? Stand up if you're leaving.
You guys suck.
I kinda.
You don't want to do it, Arthur?
That's alright,
Well,
we got one spare.
It's peer pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
I'm
I
standing.
really should go to bed.
Stand with
Alright,
me,
go to bed.
Jacobs.
Alright, you're
Shake
dismissed.
hands.
Everyone who wants to go, you can hop off. Otherwise, we got a second mission set up.
Ooh, thank you guys.
Thanks,
Always a
Jacobs.
pleasure.
Hey, Jacobs, can you hop into my channel real quick after you disconnect?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, good shit, guys.
Sorry, I gotta
Sergeant
get
Heckman?
jet too.
Okay, have a good night.
Bye, battle buddy.
Okay, so we got, what, 9 people left?
Nope, Sergeant Heckman left. Alright, that threw my idea out the window. I thought he was staying. I was gonna volunteer for him and I to be the team leads to see if you wanted to see what a pair of super aggressive team leads were gonna act like.
Well. That is still
Hudson, would
possible,
you like to
Captain.
be a
I gotta
team
go.
lead?
Say again? Sergeant Reed?
He said Sergeant Munson is fairly aggressive here.
I gotta go off comms. Actually, I gotta go off comms and I don't know if I'm gonna be back. So I keep wanting to say I'll be right back, but I don't know if I'm going to be right back.
Alright, copy that. Do you want to bring us it? Or, sorry, send it, rather.
You're cutting out there, sorry, say again.
I think we're just caught in a loop of say-agains at this point.
Okay. Flag is right here outside the gate. You guys are ready.
I wonder if I can touch it.
Thank you.
Probably.
Everybody go ahead and teleport through. We'll sort out what we've got on the other side.
I was the only one that went.
Well, now you're the only one here. Doc, Sergeant Munson.
Sorry, I was texting.
That's alright.
Are you dropping a resupply or no? Gotcha.
Boxes.
Gotcha.
Alright, next to the flag. Tango Mike.
What kind of rounds do we use?
5.56. There's an arsenal.
Yeah, you can use the HE or